Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to the last game of the night. And the game that you see here is Doki Literature Club Plus. With that said and done, let's continue with this game. Hi again, Mark. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, huh? Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your word. Thanks for keeping your promise, Mark. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive head first into literature when you're not committed to it. And yeah, as you probably see there, there's going to be a lot of that. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, I can't read now because Monica is in front, but I will read this here. Have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga. Yeah, I couldn't read that because Monica, for those two things, because Monica was in front of the text. Natsuki finds herself stuck between seeing Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Mark. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shouts Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, if you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is how is this girl incredibly being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's satisfied, and I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter a sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You're looking for something in there? Okay, Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? And with that one thing that was a different font, I'm gonna put an age restriction on this video, just like I'm gonna do with all the rest. Throughout this entire video, and future videos as well. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long volume of manga I missed. A stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand, but then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feels. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Graphic Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my thematic or simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging you. I wasn't judging anyway. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Mark. Just don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Graphic Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated poses. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat next to the wall beneath the windowsills. She puts on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. What's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and squishes an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. I would. I definitely would. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few sentences before Natsuki was again. This is closer. Resembling the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her pursing over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading.